Hello everyone, and welcome back to another episode of Cosplay Tea Time, or maybe this is the first one you've stumbled on. Nevertheless, welcome. My name is Jen. I'm the host and founder of Cosplay Tea Time, which started about a couple months ago, so it's still pretty new, pretty fresh in the process, so I have more information on how you can also join the wonderful Cosplay Tea Time community. So, today I am joined by... nobody's here. It's a very rare occurrence, but I do have hope that they're probably busy visiting other islands, or, they're off doing marvelous thing, our guest and tea sippers. So I'm sure if you stick around, maybe in another episode, you'll see those returning folks and maybe some new guests. So at least I have some peach and honey tea. So, today's theme is Animal Crossing, and I thought, well, my island first grew peaches, so why not start with peach tea? And let me know down in the comments below, what kind of beverage are you having this afternoon, evening, or morning, if it's morning time where you are. So let me know down below. So just want to say again, welcome. So if you would like to join Cosplay Tea Time, you're more than welcome to do so. In order to join, you have to be 18 years or older and basically be a nice person. We only tolerate nice people in the Discord server. So if you would like to join, we have an Instagram page. We'll have the link down below. You should totally check it out and follow us, support us there. What you can do is just message us. Hopefully messages aren't working. If not, there's like a backup way of how to do that. Sometimes, social media can be nice and sometimes not. It all depends. But so what you'll do is you'll message, you'll be like, hey, I'm so-and-so, and I would love to join Cosplay Tea Time. And somebody, probably me, will respond and be like, hey, that's awesome. Let me get you that Discord link. So we'll send that over to you. You'll join our Discord. We have a couple little housekeeping items, and then we'll get you squared away with everything going on there. So yes, if, you're into cosplay, whether it's a fandom or even a cosplay topic, we have several topics coming up related to mental health, sewing, how to make props. If that's your cup of tea, then do be sure to message us. We'd be more than happy to have you. If you're not really into podcast recordings, being on camera, a little bit camera shy, I gotcha. It's okay. We would still love to have your support, whether it's following us on Instagram or supporting us here on our YouTube channel. So be sure to hit that subscribe button, leave a like, share a kind comment, and we'll make sure that you're also part of our wonderful Cosplay Tea Time community. So that pretty much squares away everything. But yes, I did have a bunch of just questions because on the release day, it will be Animal Crossing New Horizons 2nd year anniversary. So it's already been out for 2 years. I remember when it first came out, just like going to GameStop that weekend and just being like, yes, finally. So, just that excitement. But not only that, there's different forms of Animal Crossing. There's New Leaf. I'm sure there's others. I've only played New Horizons. But, Animal Crossing's been out for a while when I researched it. It first came out in 2001. So it's been out for almost 21 years, which is absolutely incredible. It's a wonderful game with wonderful ways to build up your island. So it's kind of like a peaceful, you start from scratch, you start from nothing, and then it becomes an empire, if that's what you wish. So, and not only that, there's plenty of NPCs and, like your village characters. Each island gets like 10 villagers. This is one villager I wish I had. I was trying to look for her yesterday. This is Fauna. She's a deer. I'll explain why I want her here in a minute. But yes, you have like these villagers. You can cosplay as. You can cosplay as the NPCs. You can just cosplay as a villager. Just be like, find a shirt that looks close to what's in the Sable Sisters store, and go for it. So yes, there are many ways to help support Animal Crossing and its wonderful, wonderful abilities. So I'm just going to answer the couple questions that I had for folks, because maybe one day we'll do this type of recording again. I have hope and faith that maybe one day, I might be joined with several other people who love the game, who grew up with the game, started the game during the whole pandemic situation. That was me. Just to have something to do in one's free time. But yeah, so my first question, and you all are more than welcome to answer these questions down in the comments below, tweet them out, send them on Instagram, whatever the case may be. So what is your favorite version of Animal Crossing? So there's plenty of versions of Animal Crossing out there. like I said before, I'm only familiar with New Horizons. I've seen folks play New Leaf, and like that very difference between the two. So it's really pretty cool to see. So, but I like New Horizons, very clean, and just, you know, makes it feel so wonderful just to start it up and hear like the little da 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 da, and then it, you know, just goes into all that. So getting into Animal Crossing, and then not only that, who have you cosplayed as from Animal Crossing? So right now I am Daisy May. She's an NPC that came out with New Horizons. She's the granddaughter of, I think it's Jonas? Oh, I don't remember the grandmother's name, but I think the grandmother was in like New Leaf or another version of Animal Crossing, and then Daisy May is strictly with New Horizons. So I absolutely love Daisy May. You know, I love the little song that she sings when you buy turnips, which I did today because it is a Sunday. I hope you did too. Just make sure that they don't go to spoil. So we have our lovely turnips here. I took them off. You know, girl needs a break from doing all that kind of thing. So hearing those heavy turnips around all day, quite painful. But not only have I cosplayed from Daisy May, I did a casual Apple cosplay. So Apple's a pop star villager that can live on your island. She lives right next door to me. You must hear her singing in the middle of the night. Oh my. So, you know, so I did like a very casual, I did like a little polka dotted bow, a little red skirt, white shirt, that kind of thing. And then I'm hoping to one day cosplay as Harriet. I think Harriet would be very, very cool to cosplay. She's on Harv's Island, so there's like little islands you can visit besides your main island that you're trying to build up and stuff. So, you know, she cuts like villagers' hair, gives you new haircuts and whatnot. And I thought she would be pretty cool, and then just find my Harv and on my way. So, another question for the audience or potential guests that would love to do an Animal Crossing podcast recording. Hook me up, let me know. I love Animal Crossing. I'm totally obsessed with the game. Who is your favorite villager, and which villager are you trying to get? So, the two villagers I started out with was Mac, who's like a preppy, buff kind of, is like a dog, and then Tammy was my other character. She's like a sisterly bear. So each villager has like a personality. And those are, you know, the two. But my favorite one, I don't know how to say her name. I should have looked it up before I got on here. Is like Shaver. She's a goat. She's just a normal type of villager, but she's so sweet. And I remember, I think I got her from the campsite. You know, like they can visit campsites and you can encourage them for the villagers to stay on your island. And I think it was like the first or second day, she gave me a stuffed baby panda bears, and I love panda bears, and I was just like, you're staying. We're best friends. She's always like giving my character encouragement, and I kind of like take that personally, like in the real world. She's like, you can do it, you can achieve your dreams, and I'm just like, oh, I feel that in the real world. So yes, I do love her very much. And then the character I'm trying to get right here, I found her again at GameStop. I think the same GameStop that I got the game originally 2 years ago. But I do want Fauna because my island theme is Artemis. It's inspired by Lindsey Sterling's album Artemis that came out in 2019. So each part of my island's like a different part of the song. Artemis is the Greek goddess of the hunt and the moon. So I'm trying to get a deer, well, she's more like a fawn, onto my island so that way it kind of incorporates that. So hopefully one day. Fingers crossed. Alright, who is your favorite non-villager? So this is, I had to write a list down. We have Dodo Airlines crew. We have KK Slider. He's pretty popular on Saturday nights. We have the Sable Sisters. They own like a little clothing shop. We have Daisy May, of course. Blathers, who runs the museum. Tom Nook. I know he's not quite the fan favorite, but we do have Tom Nook and, you know, his little building. You know, he kind of helps oversee all these payments and loan payments and whatnot. So we have Harv and Harriet. That's on Harv's Island, where you can go do photographs. And with the new New Horizons update, you know, there's like little like shop setup and whatnot that you can like buy random items like wallpaper, clothing, art, as long as it's okay. Let's see. I have Blathers on here twice. What's his sister's name? I forget his sister's name, but I know he has a sister that sometimes comes on the night of the shooting stars, which we're going to talk about. And Brewster, who was just added to New Horizons, and I adore Brewster. It was actually during Valentine's Day. I don't know if anybody else went to go get, your coffee, and instead he got hot chocolate on Valentine's Day. And he told me Happy Valentine's Day. I'm sure he said it to many other people, but I felt so special hearing Happy Valentine's Day from Brewster. So, yes, I do like Daisy May probably the most. I like seeing her on Sundays. I'm like running around my island like, where is she? Where is she? And then, sometimes you like see her sneeze and it's just like, oh baby. And in case anybody thinks, I'm not wearing like the booger and stuff, I do have a mask. Supposed to look up where I got this from, but it was from Etsy. Because I was originally going to go to KatsuCon as Daisy May today. I was only going to stay as Daisy May for a little bit because wearing all this stuff on top of my head is not fun. It looks nice, but it's not fun. So I did have like a little mask and everything. I'm just, one, I don't want to wear it because then, everything sounds so muffled and we don't want that here. We want good audio quality. So, making sure that, and also too, just like breathing and whatnot. So, taking a break, taking tea time to come and gather, center and balance ourselves. So yes, I'm doing all of that wonderfulness. So we have our other question. Again, y'all are free to answer. How did you design your islands? Or if you had a Animal Crossing island, there we go. What would you design it as? So like I said, for Lindsay Sterling's Artemis album, as you're walking along like the main part of the island, because there's a couple places sectioned off for other stuff, but as you're walking, there's a little signpost that'll say like, the first song's like underground, and it's supposed to be like this underground world. And the next one's Artemis, which is why I went fauna, because, and then, as you're going through each one, there's like, either from our music videos or a comic book, there's like little things tied into each one. So have that as well. What is your favorite activity when you're playing Animal Crossings? Do you have like a daily routine that you follow each day? Sometimes it does get a bit boring. And then sometimes it's like, you expect to go in for a normal day and then it's like, somebody's washed up on the shore, or this person lost their bag and you have to go find it, or this person wants to do a treasure hunt, which is pretty rare in my case. But, different ways of doing that. This kerchief doesn't want to stay. There we go. Alright, but other activities include maybe like designing clothes or, doing, I think it's like the little kiosk thing. Yeah, I think it's a kiosk. Maybe you enjoy doing that. Maybe you enjoy fishing. Again, not my cup of tea, but... So we have fishing, shopping, maybe you like spending those bells that you earn. And also too, fossil hunting, which is something that I enjoy each day because I have just a set patch just for the fossils to, regenerate each day. That sort of thing. So I'll like dig those up, go to the museum, tell Blathers, assess my fossils, take them to Nooks and Cranny, get them sold, and then it's like money, bells. So let's see. What is your favorite DIY recipe and which DIY project do you use frequently? Trying to think, because not only that, the New Horizons came out with the recipes, and let me tell you, those recipes look super duper good. They make these shortbread cookies look so pale in comparison. Like, I get so hungry cooking in Animal Crossing. Like, it's insane. Again, insane. But yes, we have just like different recipes. You got wallpaper, flooring, tools. I feel like tools gets a bit boring because it's like I just crafted this. Like, let me go spend the 2,000 bells to go get a shovel or, a watering can or something, slingshot. So, just like going around and doing that. So, but there's been a couple favorites. I'm still trying to get the moon, which is like at the night of the shooting stars. Blather's sister, I think it's just with the C. I can't remember. She's like a pink owl creature, but she like gives like the character like DIY cards, and every single time, like, please don't let it be like a Aries or Leo type of thing. Like, let it be the moon. I want to craft the moon for my island. Like, this island you're on is called Artemis, goddess of the moon and the hunt. And I'm just like, but no, hasn't come to be yet. So, yes, we talked about shooting stars night, which is something that's pretty enjoyable. It happens at 7 p.m. At least with New Horizons, starts at 7 p.m. You can look for Blather's sister, get a recipe card, chat with her. What helps is like having like a little cliff and maybe putting a telescope there or a sign that says like, shooting stars night or like little stars and stuff. So if you ever have friends come and join your island, then it's like, oh, like we can sit here and, watch the stars and all that. So very nice. The other thing mentioned beforehand was Tom Nook. So how do you pay off your debt and loan? So hoping to come out with a video here soon. I don't know if I'll be able to promote it on this page, but maybe, we'll see. But yes, so some ways to pay off, like if you're first starting out, you're like, wow, it's been 2 years since New Horizons came out, like maybe I should get the game or check it out. So you're going to find out things are very expensive in the game. Trying to pay off your loan, trying to get furniture and items and tools and, all that kind of stuff. So the 2 things I found helpful was fossil collecting. Make sure you go around every day on your island, go find those fossils, assess them. If you need them for the museum to complete the museum, do that. But whatever's left over, like try to sell that. And not only that, but growing like an orchard, like planting a bunch of random trees and stuff. I had peach trees. Ooh, that was hard to say. So I had peach trees. I planted like a couple. You go through Dodo Airlines, you can travel to different islands, and then, you can find oranges and apples and pears and whatnot and plant those around. So, I probably have like 50 or 60 trees just like in like one area. Again, it's not part of like the main music track. It's just, I have like an orchard in a farming area because like part of Stardew Valley decided to travel to that quarter. That's a whole other game. But, just like having like a bunch of trees. And then once like, all 3 of the fruits show up on the tree, shake them, collect them, and then go sell them. Because not only that, that's part of the Nook Miles program is like selling fruit, whether it's like getting the double or, getting like your Nook Miles and stuff. So yeah, those are definitely 2 ways. And that kind of helped me pay off my loan as quick as it did because I think I was done by like July 2020. Again, I was playing like every single day for like 2 hours at least. Now it's down to like 20 minutes because I'm just like, I'm going in, I'm doing this, I'm getting out. So, definitely work up a routine over time. I know it seems like a lot and it could just be like, oh, like this is just so mundane. There's like the time traveler peoples that will reset their thing. Again, no shame in that, But, if you're just playing it for fun, just seeing what's going on, making friends with your villagers, it could be really relaxing and peaceful, so definitely enjoy it. And then our final question for this podcast recording, we have, who would you hang out for the day and what would you do? I'm hoping one day we'll get to hang out. But definitely Shavir, if she was like here in person, like we would go like maybe like a concert or something, because I think she likes music. I'm pretty sure she likes music. So, we'd hang out, we'd cook together. There's a couple other characters. I'm trying to think who else is on my island. So I keep like shooing out villagers just to get poor Fauna. I want to get her so bad. But yeah, just like, I guess doing a couple of things here and there. Maybe going and traveling, somewhere nearby. I don't think we go to a beach because, you're already on an island. So maybe it'd be like going for a hike or go for a walk or something. Experience something new together. I think that would be fun. So hopefully you all didn't mind my rambling. If you stayed this far, we really, really appreciate you. I appreciate you for watching for sure. I'm really, really grateful that you all are here supporting our channel. Be sure to share it. If you want to join, just message us on Instagram. We'd be more than happy to have you. Again, we could always schedule another Animal Crossing recording. Maybe one day I'll figure out like how to like stream the game and we could all sit in our Animal Crossing and like play together like on somebody's island and hang out there and then hang out in Discord. We're really gonna break some time. You guys are time skippers for sure. So, but yes, as I said before, just thank you for watching. Really appreciate you all being here as we're starting our cosplay tea time. And we have so many more projects set up, and hopefully more folks can join. We'd be more than happy to have returning tea sippers, new guests join, become a tea sipper. So, with that, I bid you all adieu. Farewell. Have a safe flight on the Dodo Airlines. And we will see you next time on Cosplay Tea Time. And as always, keep sipping away.